we're live.
Hey, we're on. Jacqueline, you gonna come do this?
Huh?
Guess not.
No, I'm gonna taste and drive you crazy.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Hi, everybody. I'm Philip,
I'm Tommy.
and welcome to RCX Unfiltered.
Who's that behind you?
It's I see Yoda behind me.
Yoder.
Yoder, see Yoder?
Yeah.
He's right above, right there.
He's
He's
from
right there.
Yoder. He's from Wisconsin.
And then there's Miles right there.
See.
And then Jacqueline's got the volume on, so it's going to reverb.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be weird.
Bye.
Be really weird.
Bye, Gregory.
Bye the Gregory.
No, we will never give you a chance.
Why would we do that? All right. Lots of stuff going on. We may actually tease some stuff tonight, too.
We have a question. What's new besides books?
What's new besides books?
347 trailers for movies.
Barbie trailers.
The new Barbie trailer is amazing. God, I've watched it twice today. It's really good. I cannot wait. It's going to be the sneak hit of the year, I think.
I mean, and at least everyone should know everyone's name because they're either named Barbie or Ken. So
I assume there will be a Skipper in there somewhere.
I haven't seen a Skipper. Like I said,
I
I
haven't
saw
either.
Midge. So Midge is evidently pregnant, and then there's a whole host of humans.
Yeah.
So-
I watch it and I like there's a screen of like names of people that are in it, and I saw John Cena and I was like, I didn't see him.
He's
And I
probably-
just felt on brand.
He's going to be a background Ken. So that's new.
Yeah. Watch
This water's new. I haven't opened it yet.
there's the new Enter the Spider no.
Enter the Spider-Verse.
Enter the Spider-Verse
Part 1.
Part 1. New trailer dropped this morning. The Blue Beetle trailer dropped yesterday. All these things look amazing.
Secret Invasion dropped.
Secret Invasion, yeah.
So that looks really good.
Yeah, Cranky Nick Fury.
So that's a whole bunch of stuff that's not comic books
I mean, it's
or books.
adjacent, but yeah. Very
Pokemon. It was a
excited.
Pokemon set that came out.
New
this
Pokemon
year.
set came out. WrestleMania was this last weekend.
Yeah, but WrestleMania is not new.
It wasn't, but this one was new. And I over the course of Friday through Sunday watched about 15 hours of pro wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's wow.
Yep. it was a lot of dudes in tiny underpants beating on each other.
Tessa's purple hair's new.
It's not purple.
Blue?
It's like
What?
the wrong blue. It's supposed to be purple,
Fine.
but I did it
fine.
wrong.
Tessa's bluish non-purple hair is new.
Yes.
There.
Mhm.
Was that better?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta be specific.
Okay.
So this side looks blue, but that side looks purple. So I'm confused now.
It's just wrong. I put the hair dye in when my hair was wet, so none of it
Oh.
stuck.
You fool!
I know. It was like 3 a.m. I know.
You know,
The
you
perfect
need,
time.
Exactly.
you need to be careful with that because Tommy also did that, and you see what happened to him.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Mm.
Just saying.
I did dye my beard blue like a year ago, and it lasted for about 8 hours and then was gone. Well, apparently gray hair and dye doesn't work well together. I don't know why.
Pigment in here.
Yeah. So it didn't work out. I was like, oh, it's all gray. It'll be fine. It was not.
No,
fine.
it doesn't work that way.
No.
No.
Clearly, I don't understand how hair works.
All right, so that's all the non-book new stuff that I know of.
Yep.
Everything else is just old that I got going on.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
Just old.
my shirt's new.
It is new. RJ bought me Miles
See,
Morales
we
shirt.
found one more new thing.
Yeah. He bought me another shirt. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. So if you guys want to see my other new shirt, come see me tomorrow.
We have a new Easter basket.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
So, what was that?
Oh yeah.
There's owls in here. A couple of them.
I got nothing. I don't know. I make
All right,
noises.
talk about books out. Go on.
All I can think about is that TikTok now. Someone in here secretly an owl. Woo. I don't know. That's what at least I know who the owls are. All right. I'll playing with the water right now. All right. First up, we have Spider-Man number 7, End of the Spider-Verse, which this is the last part of this storyline.
Yeah, this is the issue we thought it was ending on, but apparently it's going to keep going.
Yeah, he's going to keep going because there's way more stuff to do. I mean, spoiler alerts, there's a new character in here called Spider-Boy. But
and it's not the amalgam Spider-Boy. It's a different Spider-Boy.
No.
It's a Spider-Boy that's been here all the time. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
And I will guarantee you the best pun of the week is in this book. Bar none, the best pun is in this book.
I cracked up when I read it. It was quite good.
So, yeah. So, basically, we get to the end of...
there are roughly 4 billion spider people in this issue.
And then they added a few.
And there's a bunch of new ones that I don't remember. The Disney Princess Spider, they're like, "Are you gonna sing?" And she was like, "Actually, now is not the right time."
Not the right time. Yep. And we get all of our robotic.
Yeah, there's a Hulkbuster
back.
Spider-Man. It's awesome.
So this actually ended up really good. And once again, it's Slott and Bagley. So they love their Spider-Man.
2 guys who have been doing Spider-Man for so long that they understand the character better than most people.
Yeah.
Just because of how long they've spent with the character.
And Mothra.
And
Mothra's in here.
One of the things I like is how this story arc has elevated Cindy Moon to the top of the Spider-Verse. She is one of the most important characters in the comic now.
That was a great scene too between her and Peter at the end. I don't want this. I'm out.
Yeah. Yep. So it's like now, all right, we've got her at the upper echelon of spider people. Time for a movie, I guess.
Yeah, that's basically.
I could see it.
But it all makes sense. The way they played out this whole series, like if you read the series, then what they're doing with Silk is 100% what should be done for this whole universe. So, but we'll see. You know what? We won't go from spider to spider. We'll pick something.
There's so many spiders.
No. We're going to pick Scarlet Witch next because it's actually pretty phenomenal.
Honestly, it's the best Scarlet Witch series.
Scarlet Witch
I've
number
ever read.
4. Scarlet Witch.
We're only 4 issues in, and it is without question the best Scarlet Witch series I think I've ever read. Now I haven't read them all, but
it's number 2. It's the second best series.
Okay.
That 12 issue mini where she's getting magic back is still.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't read that one. Okay.
You should read that one. That one is by far the best. But we finally get down to figure out why.
Yeah, why is Darcy on the run?
What's
happening? And
could it have something to do with this person here? Wait.
It does. It does, in fact.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
So, spoiler alert, if you hadn't read number 3, sorry, too late.
She's a mean lady.
She is a mean lady. So basically, I'm just going to tell you, because spoiler alert, Marvel has introduced their version of Hippolyta.
Yep.
So
what?
The Amazons, they exist now in the
they
Marvel
now
universe.
exist.
I got the reference.
Yeah.
But who is that?
It's this lady, right?
She's this cranky lady with
This
a big
cranky
chain.
lady right here.
I like Cranky.
Well, that you will like her.
Yeah.
Actually, she's phenomenal
Yeah, it's
character
great.
in here
I
because she's
can't wait to
like
see what comes next.
she's battling Scarlet Witch and she's like, I understand why you're fighting, but I may even appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we got to do this.
She's like, look, I got to kill this person, but afterwards we can be friends.
That is an exact quote from this book. She tells
Basically,
Scarlet Witch.
She's like, yeah, I'm going to kill this chick, but then we'll be cool.
Yeah,
No big deal.
It's like page 3. I
Yeah.
got to kill Darcy, and then after that we can go hang out and get tea.
Yeah.
So this is and so this is really, I guess this is now where this is the first issue that kind of continues into the next issue. The rest of them,
Everything else has been standalone.
it's been pretty standalone, even though they're kind of connected with the Darcy stuff. But this one here, they kind of, and I guess technically it could end up being standalone, just depending on how they let it. It's going to roll back around.
Also, it's mentioned in this that Pietro has the most perfect butt in the Marvel Universe. He is apparently, according to Darcy,
According to Darcy,
the Nightwing of the Marvel Universe.
What happened to America's ass?
Well,
that's in the
that's the movie.
that's in the movies.
That's
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
It's
that's different. Don't get the movies
That's
confused.
Speaking of him,
There's a question.
Oh, wait.
Let's not move on.
okay.
Who is Paladin?
Paladin. He is a TV character from the 1950s. Wait, no, sorry, wrong Paladin. Wrong Paladin. I got confused. He is a mercenary whose entire. All I know about Paladin is basically from the David Michelini, Todd McFarlane run of Amazing Spider-Man, where he shows up and Spider-Man throws a tank at him.
Right.
Like.
And then he would show up but he's a mercenary, so he would show up in like some of the Silver Sable books.
Mm-hmm.
But like my whole history with the Paladin has always been his reoccurring stuff,
Yes,
either in
Spider-Man
Spider-Man or
Yep.
Silver Sable.
Yep.
Phew. Not Surfer,
No,
Sable, who's also, well, I guess technically now she's not a mercenary, but she was for the longest time.
Historically, she hunts Nazis because that's what her dad did, and she really wanted to be in the family business.
Right.
And then she hired Paladin a lot to help her hunt down Nazis.
So he works for cash. Paladin
Yeah.
works for cash.
Like, he's not necessarily a bad guy. He's slightly less evil Taskmaster, kind of. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much.
yeah. He's several times when he shows up, he feels like a very generic, like, thug for hire kind of
Right.
character. But every once in a while, somebody will write him, and he's got a little bit of nobility to him, and like he really seems to have like a code of ethics. But he's like very minor character that I don't see very often. I can't remember the last time I saw him.
Actually, I was sitting there thinking, he'd probably be a good character if they reintroduced the Thunderbolts again.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he would
He'd be
be-
great on Thunderbolts.
He would
yeah.
be a good. He would
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
good Thunderbolts character if they decide to do that book again somehow, because
Mhm.
he would be.
And he's sassy.
He would be
Like
a cheap.
like he
Hawkeye.
was always funny. Like every iteration of him I have seen in the comics, like whoever was writing him wrote him to be kind of sarcastic.
Right.
Like he's good at his job. He's good at shooting people in the face, specifically Nazis. And he's funny. And that's kind of the character.
Yes. Yep.
So yeah.
Wow, we probably talked longer about the Paladin than we ever thought we would talk
Yeah.
about the Paladin.
This is the definitive podcast about Paladin.
That will definitely go in the description.
Yeah.
Do you want to know about Paladin? Thanks, Megan.
Yep. Now, if you want to hear his theme song, they sing it in "Stand by Me." Wait, no, sorry, I was wrong one.
Wrong
TV,
one,
TV
yeah.
character from the 50s
Yeah.
again. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got confused.
Yeah. Next, they'll go into the whole D&D Paladin thing, but we don't want to go there either. Well, we're not going there either.
I will say, I saw D&D last week. Reggae as a paladin was delightful. He was perfect. He played Lawful Stupid perfectly.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah, it was so good.
All right. Next up is Adventures of Superman, John Kent, #2,
My pick of the week.
Electric Boogaloo.
I am shocked at how much I am enjoying all of the super books, because traditionally I don't much care for Superman. I love Lois. I like the periphery characters. Superman's not really been a thing for me, but John Kent is the perfect Superman. He has all of Clark's ideals and all of like wanting to be a good person and wanting to make the world a better place, but then he's also got the ideals of a teenager who,
Well, he's got a lot of Lois in him.
yeah, and that sense of right and wrong that he gets from both his parents, with the idealism of a 17-year-old, 18-year-old.
So just so you know, they started off this series thinking of a long-term battle between John and Ultraman, because Ultraman is who captured John. If you don't know, Ultraman is who captured John and kept him in a volcano for years, and was one of the other reasons that he kind of grew up without parents. And so when the series came out, they were like, hey, the whole premise was Ultraman was going across the multiverses killing Clark Kent, which was only John could save it. Well, it literally says a final showdown with Ultraman Yeah, we end this quickly.
Not
It is
kidding.
2 issues.
Yeah.
It is over by the end of this
So-
issue, and we're ready to move on.
Earth 2 Superman, who is Val-Zod, and the Red Tornado from that universe, which is basically Lois Lane's
Lane.
brain
Right.
in Red Tornado,
Yes.
come and get John, and they're like, hey, we need your help to go do a thing, and we are contacting you right now because your dad's out of town, and because if he was here, he would not allow this. And Lois is like, your dad's not gonna be happy, and John's like, but I gotta, and she's like, I get it. But again, like my favorite parts of these books is the human interaction between like the kids and the adults, and how everybody intertwines. I don't know. I love books that have a bigger cast of people. Like even if there's just like the one superhero and all the people around them are normal people, that those interactions are what really make me love a book. And all the super books right now, they're doing it.
And then and Tom Taylor, when he loves something, right? It's the way he writes. So one of the other best lines from this week actually came in this book for me, which was Jay talking to Lois. So Jay is John's boyfriend. And he was like, he's trying to get used to this where John's just going to run off to try to help save all the universes to fight Ultraman. And John's scared to death. And he asked Lois, like, how do you deal with this? And basically it came down to just make him promise you that he'll come back because Superman never breaks a promise. And it was
Getting
like,
emotional.
It was like, wow. And it was just a really good scene with Lois and all that stuff. Yep. And then it was like, that's just those simple little things that he puts in.
The human moments of characters like John or Clark are the most important moments to me, because clearly these are gods on Earth and they can do whatever they want. And them being very human and caring about the people around them sort of is the crux of the whole story. Like, why are they interesting? It's because they have all this power, but they choose to be human instead.
Yep. And then next is Amazing Spider-Man 23. We continue our journey on why everyone hates Peter Parker. That started in issue 1.
And finally, we get what I feel like are some answers of why everybody's mad at Peter. And it's slightly different. Philip and I actually haven't talked about this yet, but like we had a theory about what happens with MJ in this. And I think this issue is like, actually, no, that's not what happened. Something different has happened, but it's just as traumatic, especially for Peter.
Right. Yeah. That's this whole thing is it's very traumatic for Peter, and basically of where he's at in his life and why he hates the Fantastic Four
and why they're mad at him.
And why they're mad at him.
Why Captain America's mad at him.
The scene with him and Captain America,
so good. Oh my God.
Yeah. If you ever wanted to see Spider-Man or Peter, not Spider-Man, if you ever want to see Peter like finally take some gloves off because everyone's an enemy, this is an issue for you, because Captain America pretty much crapped himself.
Yep. And it's one of those things, right? Usually when heroes fight heroes, I'm like, oh, it's this trope again. I hate it. But this wasn't a hero fighting a hero. This was Peter Parker being like, I need help to do this thing. And everybody going, actually, before we do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
And
so I think he feels betrayed at this point too, right?
Like his closest friends, he goes to the Fantastic Four and Ben and Johnny are there and he's like, guys, I need help. And they're like, actually, wait a minute. So
and I think that's the part, like he doesn't, like everyone's upset with him, but it makes issue 1 make a lot more sense because he's also tired of everyone too, right? Like he's just fed up of everyone, and
like
and
I get it
100%.
Like at the beginning of it, I was like, Peter's mad at everybody, and everybody's mad at him. That seems so out of character. But you know what? They're making it make sense, and now I kind of want to go back and reread that early issues of this
like
run,
the first 4 or 5 issues,
because now there's new context.
Right. And I know for some people it was kind of like, why don't we know this? I think this plays better.
Yes,
This-
absolutely.
what we're doing now, if this would have been the first 4-5 issues versus what it is now, I think this wouldn't have been as impactful. I think they did it right. Like
Yeah,
I'll
agree.
say that
Yep.
I think the writing and everything, they did this story correctly by just, we're going to start here and let the whole Norman thing play out, because there's some great scenes with Norman and Peter in here too.
There
Because
really are.
remember, we're at the point where Norman and Peter don't like each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, this is 6 months ago
Right.
in the time in the storyline. And like I have turned around on Zeb Wells. I was not a fan. The early stuff that he had written, I just didn't care for it. His run on Spider-Man has been really good. Really good. And it could be that I did not like Nick Spencer's run at all, and comparatively it's so much better. But I really think Zeb Wells has like kind of hit his groove, and he's doing a good job.
And we're we're sticking with a lot of superhero and stuff.
Yeah.
Tess zoned out. I was just making sure that she's hard over there.
Look, it's been a long week. She's
I
very
know.
sleepy.
I'm just trying to. I don't want her to fall out of the chair and hit the floor, because then that's the whole blood thing, and I don't.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, but as long as she makes a funny noise.
I will always make a fun
So anyway, and then my pick of the week is actually Ryan North and Erica Henderson. Danger. So it is a all ages?
Not the full title.
Fine. Sorry, it's Danger and Other Unknown Risk. Sorry. I apologize. So basically, I forgot what his book's about now.
A girl and her dog.
Yeah.
all
So
you
this
need to
right.
know.
This is basically about a girl and her dog. So, and it's listed as, I think, all ages. It says Penguin Teen. So it's all ages book, right? That was. I don't either.
I don't
Now
know.
she's mad at me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I read all kind of books, so I just have to assume. So anyway, this is my pick of the week. It is pretty phenomenal. If you like Squirrel Girl, so that's who Erica Henderson did, Squirrel Girl. So she's great. Ryan
Didn't
North.
they both do
Yeah,
something?
Ryan North did too, but I'm talking art. What? This is what, see, when Jacqueline's here, she
See,
just throws
when
the
there's-
whole thing off. Like,
Whenever there's a live studio audience, we just get thrown way off.
yeah. So anyway, yes, it's so Erica Henderson did the art for Squirrel Girl, and then Ryan North actually wrote Squirrel Girl. So you get that whole team back doing a book about a girl and her dog. So how can you go wrong?
It sounds like everything's gonna go wrong based on the title.
Well, I mean, it is Danger and Other Unknown Risk. But anyway, so that's my
It
pick
takes
of the week.
place after Y2K.
Everything currently takes place after Y2K.
I was about to say that exact same thing.
I don't know how else to answer that. That's just like Curly. Everything takes place after the apocalypse.
Immediately
no.
No idea.
I have no idea. Yeah. I got nothing. Tess, what's your pick of the week?
She picked In Limbo.
In Limbo, yeah. I was like, oh god, what was it? I forgot.
Came out a few weeks ago.
Oh,
In Limbo.
I thought it was more recent. I don't know. I really
this is
liked
Tess's
it.
pick of the week. We're going to have her do her pick of the week.
The art is really pretty. And
That's fair. All right. Can't argue that.
yeah, and it's very good. I feel like it gets like mental illness right. So
So there you
I
go.
don't know.
Okay, cool.
It's good. You should read it.
And there we have it.
What she said.
And then let's see, we'll move on from books. We have Powhatan.
Oh.
So next, not this
No,
Saturday.
this Saturday, next Saturday.
So we'll talk. We have 2 weeks to talk about
Yeah,
it. So we're going to start
April
now.
15th. April 15th. I am helping put together a Comic-Con at Powhatan Middle School, which if you Google Powhatan Middle School, it'll show you where it is.
Is it in Powhatan?
It is in fact in Powhatan. It's really not
Down
far.
that way.
It's like 10 minutes from here, straight down Midlow on the left.
It's west.
Like it's really not far.
West down below.
That
Um, So
I have no idea which way I'm pointing, but it's that
Hey,
way.
It's
We're
the same
looking
as
at
the Oregon,
Midlothian. It's
though.
that way.
based on everybody I've talked to that went to GalaxyCon, there were basically 4 comic dealers there. Now, Powhatan Middle School is not going to have the same like awesome celebrities, but we will have the same number of comic dealers.
I'll be there. I'll be there
It's
signing.
true.
I'll
Philip,
be there.
Tess and I will be
Tess
signing.
will be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Jacqueline will be there.
Yeah.
So we'll be signing.
and we'll sign anything. Bring me
Yeah.
a baby. I got a Sharpie. I'll sign your baby.
I will not hold a baby. Don't give me.
We didn't say anything about holding babies. We said signing.
I will hold a baby. I love babies. I do, in fact, love babies.
That
They're
makes sense.
they're the
in my
cutest.
belly.
No, I'm not. No, that is
Fat bastard.
no.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're gonna have a bunch of our regulars like James Saunders will be there, David Hindelang, we got J&K Pixel Arts, there's
Geeky Pierre.
Geeky Pierre will be there. We got Collector's Attic of Virginia
Mike
coming
Fonseca.
out. Mike Fonseca.
Fonseca.
And I did not write these down, so next week when we do this, I'll have a better list. But we've got one of our regulars who has a very strong Norse name will be setting up, and we've got
Hilda?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I got contacted by a guy from New Jersey who wanted to set up, and I was like, bro, this is at a middle school. And he was like, yeah, cool, I'll be there. And I was like, awesome. So he's been sharing stuff on social media all day today.
Wow.
So,
I'm assuming the middle school is going to show up too.
I also assume, I know the last time we,
was in the cafeteria, right?
yeah, it's in the cafetorium.
Oh,
Yes, it's a
sorry.
cafeteria / auditorium. It's a cafetorium.
It's Powhatan. It's Powhatan people.
My elementary school was like that.
Yeah, when I was in elementary / middle
I
school,
had no idea.
I also had a
I
cafetorium.
don't remember anything about my middle school, so I can't.
But it will be a good time. The last time we did this, I know they put on like a costume contest. I don't know for certain that that's going to happen.
We
again.
will not be putting on the costume.
I will be
Yeah.
putting on a costume.
Anyway, we're gonna be there with a ton of books. We've got 3 other comic dealers that are coming out. I know there's gonna be a lot of dollar books there, so if you're looking for bargains,
Ooh, dollar book.
could be a good place to go.
We'll have pops.
We've got a new vendor who does like 3D printed nerdy stuff, and then they hand paint them. And the pictures that I've seen, and if you follow us on Facebook, we'll be sharing the event. And in the event, I've been posting some pictures of the stuff that they're doing.
In the event of an event.
In the event of the event. So if you're interested, you can take a look. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited about it. And what that is for us is really a lead-in to Free Comic Book Day, which happens 2 weeks later.
So it's a prequel.
It is. It is. It's a prequel to Free Comic Book Day. And Free Comic Book Day this year looks to be the biggest Free Comic Book Day we have ever done.
That's
We've
probably
got
true.
We've got all our regulars coming out. I know Jamie and Tyler Cosley will be at Powhatan. Tyler will be here for Comic Book Day, and then sometime later in the day, Jamie will show up. I know he has a previous engagement early in the day, but he said he's going to try and come by later.
When
It-
is the middle school Comic Con?
It is April 15th, Saturday. It is from
From-
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So anyway, Jamie, if you don't know, he does a comic strip in the Star Wars Insider magazine called the Lighter Side. Oh my
Yeah.
God, now I forgot the
Something.
name. Oh
Yeah.
God, sorry, Jamie.
Jamie, please correct us.
So yeah,
Please correct him.
yes, correct me.
I already knew I was wrong. so
Yeah,
he tried.
man. So anyway, we've got a good group coming out for Powhatan. We've got a slightly different group coming out for Free Comic Book Day, and then Free Comic Book Day we've got a couple special guests. We've got Tom Engelberger, who has done some Origami Yoda books for Penguin Random House, I believe, and then he just put out a new book
Two-Headed Chicken.
6 weeks or 2 months ago, something like that, called Two-Headed Chicken. That's super fun.
And he did Rocket and Groot books.
Oh yeah, I keep
All
forgetting about
ages.
the Rocket and Group books. They're so cute.
They're adorable.
And then we've got Jared Melendez, who did Chef's Kiss. He is currently working on a Pokemon cookbook because he is He's
Ah!
a cook. He enjoys
Chef's
which I mean, chef's kiss. Obviously, man loves to cook. So
And the pig is a character in this book. His name's Watson.
What?
The pig's name's
Watson?
Watson. Yeah.
What?
Watson. He's a food critic.
So
Pig is a
the
food critic.
Pokemon cookbook will be out in the fall. We will, of course, have copies because we love cookbooks.
But it won't be out in time for him to be here
right. But
because he just announced it. So.
Yeah. he did just announce it. So anyway, Free Comic Book Day is going to be huge for us.
So we'll start talking about that after Powhatan on here.
Yeah.
Because we'll start showing the books.
Yeah, we started getting the Free Comic Book Day books this week, which seems early, but
And I haven't stickered them yet or anything, but we'll start showing the books in a few weeks. So we got that going on. We're working on a t-shirt.
Yay!
Something going on. What's it called?
Bonfire.
Yeah. T-shirt through Bonfire. So it'll be it'll run for like 21 days. So we'll have that coming up soon. So we'll have more on that in a week and a half.
yeah, I think
2 weeks.
the plan, like we're still talking about it. I think the plan is to go live the Saturday after Powhatan,
22nd.
the 22nd.
It should go live from April 22nd until May the 13th. But we will keep everyone updated. We will tell everyone about it. So we're basically unveiling our new catchphrase.
Yay!
Exciting times.
Look at that face. Like, I can't think if she's thinking something or she's figuring out a way to just beat me when we get home.
I always assume she's trying to figure out a way to beat you when you get home.
Well, yeah, but not normally. Like, normally
No?
she's better at hiding it, but not so sure tonight. Jacqueline's very distracting when she's here. That's why she's normally not here.
I'm gonna say she's been here a while, and I understand. Like honestly, if you and I are together for a long period of time, I assume everyone in the room wants to murder us.
normally the case, but yeah. So we have
That's
to.
why I fed you a bean burrito first.
Thank you.
Easier.
I get to go out. I get to go out happy. My bean burrito.
Your
my-
last meal.
My non-sponsored Taco Bell bean burrito worked out really well. So we got that coming up, and so we'll be dealing with that. Dealing with that.
So I will say I am starting tomorrow because I haven't really done it yet. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be pricing a bunch of books that we've never had priced before, and so we will have new stuff at Powhatan. We will have new stuff Free Comic Book Day.
Right.
And then we have another much bigger, scarier project that's going to happen probably in June, July-ish.
Right, which I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I'm going to go ahead and start it here. If you're watching, you're going to hear it here first. And all those back issues we have on that site and all those white boxes come July.
We're going to be closed July 4th.
Come July 3rd, we're pulling out all 400 boxes.
400
boxes.
400. All 400 short boxes will be pulled out.
Will be
put in
pulled
storage,
out.
and we will have 400 brand new boxes of comics.
Right. So if there's anything that you're thinking of getting in those 400 boxes,
You should do it soon.
you should probably do it before July 3rd because it is going to be a straight. We are packing up these 400 boxes and we are bringing in new 400 boxes of back issues.
So basically, July 4th, we will be closed, but Philip and Gregory and I will be here.
Jacqueline has already said she will see me when I get home.
Yep. Okay. I thought you were going to say she was helping.
No.
Honestly, that's fair. That is
I'm
fair.
not trying to die.
I might drag Phoebe in as well. She's
I'll
good at
come and film it.
alphabetizing.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, July 4th, we will be closed, but we will be here swapping the books.
I will bring the hot dog.
And if you want to see two miserable people, we will still be doing our show Tuesday night on July 4th.
Yep.
We are going to do a July 4th show after all that. So
And we might live stream part of the day.
we might. If
I don't
Des
know.
is going to show up, we might.
Yeah, we might live stream it. It'll be a mess.
Yeah.
We're gonna be sweaty and gross,
I'll
but
check for
it'll be-
weapons at the door.
Now, we're closed, but if you show up at the door and you have cash in your hands, we will let you in.
yeah, I'll sell you things. Like
Yeah. It's It's just we plan on being closed, but
Yeah.
you know, I will always sell you stuff.
We had planned when we moved from the old location to this one. We were like, we're gonna be closed on this day. We made more money that day than we did the days around it because people were like, "Oh,
What are
there's a
y'all
lot of-
doing?
There's a lot of activity. What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "We're moving in the store." And they're like, "Cool, we would like to browse." And I'm
Like,
sure.
You gotta go pay over there.
Yes.
Yeah, we can sell you stuff from one store, but you have
Yeah, you gotta go.
Go to the
You gotta
other
go
one.
over there and pay.
yeah. So that was a
Yeah.
good time. But yeah, so that's coming up. So you heard it here first. We won't really start advertising it until then.
Yep.
But and then the other thing that we have going on before that, after Powhatan and after Free Comic Book Day, and then after the shirt thing. So June 1st is actually our 36th anniversary. So, which is a weird thing. It's either June 1st or June 10th. You can technically pick. We were actually incorporated on June 1st and we were open, but then we really didn't open.
There was
until
a
the 10th.
soft open.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so June 1st is our 36th anniversary. And so on June the 2nd, which is a Friday night, we plan on doing something for our subscribers after close.
You
So-
will have a note, a flyer of some kind in your subscription box. Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, once we figure out
Yeah,
all
we're
that
still working
stuff.
out the details.
Yeah. So, but we can go ahead and tell you, like our subscribers, we plan on doing something for our subscribers on June 2nd, Friday night, June 2nd. So that will be happening.
We have a lot coming up. I'm so tired already.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know if this seemed like a good idea when I was thinking of some of it, but yeah, that's
And the week after Free Comic Book Day, I'm going to be gone a lot. So it's going to be.
well, enjoy that week because that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done for the year.
They're going to chain me back to the register. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. Phoebe will feed me. It'll be fine.
Yep. We'll have to get you a hover round, tie you down to a hover round over there. So anyway, so there's a lot going on, and then we are already talking about our fall festival again.
Yep.
Which is
We're trying to decide if we're going to do it like
September, last Saturday
I
in
think we're gonna-
September.
yeah,
I think
do it.
30th, September 30th.
Yeah.
That is the current plan. So that's the plan for as of right now. Lots of things can change between now and when we make final plans, but
Mhm.
so we have a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Lots.
There's a lot going
And
on.
I'm sure Tess will come up some stuff too.
I'm so excited.
I hope so.
I think that's it. Man, I'm tired of talking about all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. Do you have anything for us, Tess?
No.
No, nothing.
No.
All right.
Normally, you guys like.
No, we got plenty to talk about. We
can
were
keep
just
talking. Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah,
were just
just
seeing
checking
if
in
you
with
had.
you.
Checking in with me.
Yeah.
You have like 7 minutes.
Oh, hey, Phoebe's on. She says she loves alphabetizing. So yeah. Excellent.
Well, excellent. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good to know.
Yep.
We like.
Well, she's offered in the past to come and like do alphabetizing things, and I've been like, no, it's fine. But this time, I'm gonna take you up on that.
Yeah, I think it's like normally the all the alphabetizing is tough after a while, but with the new setup going in,
Yeah.
that's a first time.
Yeah. I am both excited and terrified because
Yeah, I am I'm just muscle on that day. I'll move boxes and I'll pack stuff around, but other than that,
so just put this out there. It's 400 short boxes of books. Now, we're gonna be pulling out like the most recent back issues of stuff that's going
Which
right
isn't a
now,
lot.
which isn't a lot. And then we're gonna incorporate the Silver Age books into that. So let's say of the 400, let's be generous and say 50. We're gonna have 50 short boxes of stuff already done. So I've got 350 short boxes worth of books to price that I have not started yet.
good times.
Yeah.
So yes, so that is, but yeah, it is not going to be we're adding new books. It
Yep.
will be, here's a box, put a top,
Yep.
get it out. Here's a box, slam it in. So it will be a complete rotation of that entire inventory.
It will be a whole new inventory,
So,
which we've never
yes.
done before.
No.
So
It's a wild Jacqueline.
it's it's a little daunting, but I think it'll be good because we've in the last few years we bought a lot of collections,
Yeah.
and we've barely scratched the surface of them. So
Roughly how many issues is that?
So it's roughly 60,000 books.
Wow.
Is what it roughly comes to. Like I said, and I think that's on the low side. I did
How many fit in a box?
it's about-
150
about 150, but you can get a little bit more depending on what it is. That's if the books are thicker and stuff. So it's
somewhere between 150 and 180, I would say.
So
in each box.
on the low end, it will not be less than 60,000 books turnover.
Yeah.
So, and
That's a lot.
that's what we said.
Yep.
You
Well,
guys-
that's what I said.
So here's the thing. Last week, Philip was like, I've had this thought. I've been thinking about this thing. And I was like, I've been thinking about that for like a year, but I didn't want to bring it up because it's a lot of work. And here we are.
Yeah. now it's gonna be a thing.
Yep.
That's really scary.
So-
I'm here for emotional support.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yep.
can just get in the way test.
That's what I'll be doing. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
that's where you.
The
That's
we
what
need
I do
someone. We
anyways.
need someone to get in the way.
So the part that becomes problematic is that like I've got to do my day-to-day everything that I do every day anyway, and then I have to do this as well. So
Just make Gregory work harder.
well,
Are we? You want me to talk about that? Is that what?
No, I'm pacing.
Oh, you're
Oh, okay.
pacing. Okay. I'm not used to you doing what I do.
Don't worry about me.
My wife is pacing, but I'm not used to her pacing. I'm used to her complaining about me pacing.
I'm frolicking.
oh, she's frolicking.
She's frolicking.
We're
Okay.
finally getting some
Okay.
frolicking.
Okay. All right.
All right.
That's fair. So yes, that will be
Am I
happening.
too distracting?
You are very distracting, yes. So then, yeah, we make tests, have go live, and have here. Look, there's a box. Take it out.
Yep.
What's in it?
Yep. So should be fun? Question mark.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. But anyway, July 4th we'll be closed. July 5th we will have a whole new inventory.
Yes. So that's a Wednesday. Wednesday, July 5th.
Wednesday, July 5th, whole new
Well,
inventory.
Whole new back issue inventory.
Yep.
And when we say back issue inventory, it's similar to what we have now. It's just going to be stuff you've never seen. But
Yep.
we'll have plenty of Silver Age, have plenty of 70s, 80s.
We've
some
got
90, we got some 90s stuff too. I think we'll eventually hit, but
We
not
have-
a lot. But it's
well,
some. I mean, we have a lot, but
We have-
we
we have
may
a
not
lot.
be putting it all in with
Yeah.
that 60,000.
like I don't know that there will be the 73 copies of X-Force #1 that we
No,
own
There
in,
would not
in
be.
there. They might just
We
stay
may
in
have
the
a
back
couple.
for a while.
We may have a couple.
Yeah.
But I do know, like, we have a whole bunch of like Superman and Batman and stuff. that-
You know, I said 73 thinking it was like, oh, this is a comically large number, but I'm like, no, I think we have more than that.
yeah, it's kind of like the
Ugh.
Shadow of the Bat #1s.
Oh my god.
How many do you need and what color?
Yeah.
We have plenty of those.
Yeah.
Just like also similar to X-Men 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've spent a lot of time in the last couple of weeks making people sad when they bring their books in, and I'm like, I don't want any of this, please. No, thank you.
Yeah, we already have a
I
box
saw
of
your
those.
face yesterday.
Yep.
These are stuck together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it happens. So there's a lot. We got a lot going on. Got a lot going on social media.
Woo!
Tess does a lot of stuff there. We got a lot of stuff going on the YouTube channel. Jacqueline and I started a new segment last week that we're going to continue. We tried to do another one yesterday, but we got foiled. So we'll try again on Friday.
Too many pollen particles.
Yeah,
trapped
the,
in my
mm,
nostrils.
The pollen yesterday.
Tis the
caused-
season
Or
Tis
dog
the
hairs.
season.
for the sneezing.
You don't want to be around me when I'm sneezing.
Yes, a lot of these new books coming in are from collections that we've purchased over the last few years, and some of it is stuff that we've had in our collection since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
So, like, there's literally,
Yeah.
like, we're 36 years old. We've got books that's been here for 36 years that we've never done anything with.
Yeah, it's a little daunting. Like
A
we've
little.
got
Yeah.
Well, all right. So last week, Philip and I were talking about Free Comic Book Day, and I
Well, about,
realized
1 minute,
that
by
our
the way.
that's fine. That our racks for Free Comic Book Day are all the way in the back of our storage unit, where I have basically placed 100 long boxes in front of.
He
So-
did that, though.
Yeah. So I had to
I
go.
put them where you could get to them.
I had to go last week and rearrange our entire storage unit so that we could get the racks out for Free Comic Book Day. My back hurts.
Yeah. Just so you know, like, if we rotated our inventory, those 400 short boxes, we could technically rotate twice a year for the next 5 years and still
Yeah.
probably maybe hit the end of our inventory,
Yeah.
but probably not.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot.
There is a lot of crossover. Like
Yeah, like, I mean,
every collection I buy has the same like 200 books from the 90s. Like it just does. Like if you need a Turok #1 with the chromium thing glued on it, I got you.
and I think almost every collection now has a Death of Superman.
Yeah. Death of Superman, some version of Death of Superman, X-Force #1, Spawn 1 through 4, like every collection I buy. Every single one.
So yeah, we have a lot of stuff. Like I said, I mean, when we pull everything out, well, there'll probably be some stuff that we had in there before just because it came from a different collection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're not looking for that, right? Like we're looking through stuff to pull and we're just pulling off. We're not going to pick and choose. It is box comes out, box goes in.
Yep.
Tess has given us the angry eye.
I am.
Oh, it's time.
So that
Yeah,
means
y'all went 1 minute over.
that means it is time.
We're,
So,
we're fired.
so once again,
Got
thank
on a tangent.
thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. If you like this, please come back and like the video once it really posts, and then subscribe to our channel. We are like 249. We're one subscriber away from 250. So, and then
That's like how old Philip is.
What?
250. That is correct.
Well, we really want us to get up to tree fitting.
That's how old Tommy is.
And then, so, yep. So, like, subscribe, tell all your friends that they too can join the shenanigans of sheer stupidity. So, all right, everyone. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next
Thanks.
week. Bye.
Bye.